It's a dream that no one ever dared to have when we were getting the academy started. But it was obvious they fulfilled a need that we didn't even envision at the time we began to work on the first academy. When I met with Charlie Bowser, Charlie's vision was to put an academy in every high school, hundreds of academies. And I said, oh, wait, Charlie, can we start with one?
Charlie began talking to me about this idea of forming high school academies. I knew at that time that I was going to be going to Edison in the fall as the principal. And I said, I want the first academy. Lee Everett released one of his senior engineers to become a full-time business advocate for the program. Hank Koenig was released from the building on the Pico building over here, and we were off and running with 25 kids.
Something about the academy program really turned the kids on. School began to have a meaning, and it was a way to achieve ends in their lives for the first time. And I think that's what inspired them.
The question then became, how are we going to ensure that they come back after the summer vacation? We'll employ them. We'll set up a factory in the school. So here we now have a factory running with a time clock and assembly lines and contracts. It was out of the proceeds of the contracts that they negotiated with Philadelphia Electric Company and Bell Telephone that they got their paychecks at the end of the week. One of the students would be the shop foreman. They had to punch a clock when they came in the morning to make sure they were there on time. They had to learn those skills of responsibility to the job. Well, in September, they had the 25 kids back.
If it hadn't been for Connie, we would not have grown as fast and have gone as far as we have. She attended all of our steering committee meetings, made certain that we had what we needed in the way of personnel at each school where an academy was put in place.
May I tell you a story about a morale builder? Guion Bluford, the first African-American astronaut, is a graduate of Philadelphia Public Schools. And I invited Colonel Bluford to come to Philadelphia. And I decided to take him to the Electrical Academy. And he spoke to them and he said that what you're learning is critical and important to what I do. One of the Electrical Academy kids came up to him and gave him an Electrical Academy jacket. This great guy, this PhD in physics, took off his suit jacket and put on the Electrical Academy jacket. And I'm telling you, the audience, the applause, the thrill. What he said is, I'm one of you. You don't have to be an astronaut, but there's no reason why you can't. A belief in self, a belief in their ability to do, to have other people believe that they could do, could achieve, that some of them did not have before, and a warmth and an understanding and a caring about them as viable human beings whose potential had yet to be reached.
Thanks to all those companies who have participated and whose personnel have directly participated in the Academy's program. You've made it work, together with the school system and with the community at large. I would urge all of those employers in Philadelphia who look to the Academy for people who would provide them entry-level workers to find a way to participate in the Academy.